Hi, it's Craig Coffey. How do you land your dream job despite your stutter? I'm gonna share what's worked for me, and I hope it works for you too. So you stutter. You're working on your speech, but you need to change jobs. And you found one that you really want. Don't apply yet. What's he saying? Don't apply. It's my dream job. Don't apply till you watch this video, okay? It's that important. It might even get you your dream job. What I share worked for me. Before you apply to the job you really want, you gotta practice. And by that I mean, apply for jobs in the same field, but jobs that you don't want, for positions you wouldn't accept. Why? Because I'm gonna bet you were like me and stayed in a job for far too long. You haven't changed jobs in a while and you're very nervous about your stutter, but you're also probably very nervous because you haven't applied for a job in a long time. You don't know what the questions are, you haven't practiced, you haven't failed and figured out what to do better the next time. So here's what I did. When I knew it was time for me to change jobs, because I wanted more growth as a professional, I found my dream job. And then I applied to about 24 jobs that were just okay. Jobs I didn't want, I wouldn't have accepted unless there was a huge raise in salary versus what they shared in the job posting. But that wasn't why I applied. I applied because I needed the practice, because I needed to talk to the screener that sifts and sorts people who apply before you get to schedule a call with the hiring manager, and how you got to sell yourself and dance and explain who you are, right? And all of that's important. And I practiced with 3 separate companies. And the funny thing is, I got a job offer for a job I didn't want, which told me I was ready to get the job I wanted. So that's one of my big tips. It's about how to practice smartly and successfully. And you can do it too. And I'd like to see you try it. And if you have any questions, you can post it below, or you can always reach out to me directly at questions@craigcoffey.com. There's one more thing I'm gonna share, which is, once you go through this process, you're gonna see what questions are commonly thrown at you at new candidates. You're gonna learn, what do they ask? What questions are they gonna say? What should your response be? All of this will give you the feeling of having experience when you apply for the job that you really want. Now, I said I'd share some great things that helped me in my life as someone who stuttered and beat my stuttering. And this is one that helped me. I didn't say they'd all be super complex, because this might be very plain, but it worked, got me my job, and I'm sharing it now. And as someone who stutters while you're stuttering, it'll at least reduce the social anxiety from going through something that you rarely do. Couple that with the advice I've provided and tips as what's worked for me to beat my stutter, and I hope it gives you the best possible chance to land your dream job. Now, I want you to follow me, because on the next recording, we're gonna be talking about how did you choose your cell phone number? And I'm gonna share a funny story about how I chose mine. And when you stutter, you know you want a number that you can say, not one that has certain numbers that you struggle with a lot. And I'll share how I chose mine and how I used charm, because I was afraid of having a cell phone number that I couldn't say. And how about that? So I look forward to continuing our conversation, and have a great day. Bye.